What's up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about NFL running backs. Okay, before the season started, the NFL tweeted out this picture of who would reach 500 yards first. So today we're going to take a look at where these running backs are at and who is the closest to 500 yards. Okay, so the first one is going to be Saquon Barkley. He just has 34 yards for the season. Obviously, he's on IR, so that's where he's at. His season ended very, very early. It's very unfortunate. Next on the list, Christian McCaffrey, coming at 156 yards currently. He missed a couple of games with the injury. All right. The next one, Chris Carson from Seattle, currently has 289 yards over there in Seattle. You know, that offense is humming right now with Russell Wilson and DK Metcalf and Lockett. So, you know, Chris Carson not getting as many reps, but currently at 289. And next on the list, 335 yards, Nick Chubb out of Cleveland. You know, really coming into his own here with the Browns and having a pretty solid season so far. All right. Next on this list, Ezekiel Elliott, 364 yards on the season so far through 5 games. He's on pace for 1,165 yards. Okay, so you know that's kind of below where he usually is at this time of the season. But you know, you're seeing a lot of shuffling on that Cowboys offensive line, and they have the weapons to do the aerial attack, and they've had to abandon the running game through a big part of the season due to the defense just being very leaky, to say the least. Okay, the next player on the list, Aaron Jones from the Green Bay Packers, 374 yards so far. Pretty good running back. I think he's starting to really climb up fantasy football. You know, he's really coming into his own with the Green Bay Packers. He's pretty much their workhorse. All right. Next on the list here, Todd Gurley, 375 yards. You know, before the season started, I really didn't know what Gurley would be. You know, his whole issue is his knees. You know, he's got the arthritic knees, but you know, he's kind of having a resurgency in his career right now with Atlanta. Let's see how he holds up the rest of the year. Next on the list, Derrick Henry, the beast from the Tennessee Titans, coming in at 376 yards. He just got his contract there, and it's paying off for the Titans. He's running all over people, strong arming people, and making people look silly out there. Okay. Next on the list, Josh Jacobs from the Las Vegas Raiders, 377 yards. You know, nobody even really had him on the list here as being one of these potential backs, but John Gruden, you know, looks like he's starting to turn around that program. They're playing old school football, that big offensive line, and Josh Jacobs looking really good. Okay. And the one that's closest to 500 yards is Dalvin Cook from the Minnesota Vikings, currently sitting at 489 yards. You know, one of the bright spots of that Vikings team right now. You know, starting out kind of sluggish right now, but Dalvin Cook really taking a stranglehold of that running game there with the Minnesota Vikings. He does have some injury proneness to his game, and you know, currently he's out with a adductor injury. We'll see if he comes back for the next game. But as it sits right now, Dalvin Cook is in the lead here and the closest to being the first running back to 500 yards. And then you got Jacobs, Henry, Gurley, and Aaron Jones. All right. Let me know what you guys think about the NFL's running elite, where they're at. Do you think some of these guys have surprised you? Are you kind of not surprised by where these guys are at right now? Let me know in the comments what you think. And as usual, guys, continue to like, subscribe, and share. Shout out to all my members. Can't do this without you. And I'll catch you for the next video, guys. Peace.